the Virtual Worlds Association is new. We started this year with the ambition to unite industry and academia in Europe, to be the counterpart of the European Commission in the Next Horizon Europe program for virtual worlds. We have a job to do. There is money to be invested through the European Commission with the ambition to put Europe on the stage of virtual worlds in a global context. We can only do that if we bring together all the expertise that is available in Europe and also channel the investments on the topic that makes most sense. And that's where we come into play. So it is about community building, collecting expertise, translating that into a strategic research and innovation agenda, publish that agenda, collect for further feedback, and make that agenda driving the European investment plans.
Now, you've recently just published your first draft or initial version of your strategic research and innovation agenda. What kind of things are in there?
Yeah, what was pretty important, I think, is that we started the strategic research and innovation agenda from domains and use cases in domains.
Okay.
So we didn't start from technology, nor did we start from European values. We started from where can virtual worlds make a difference for people, whether that is in industry, in media and entertainment, in public services, in security and defense, or any other domain. Virtual worlds will be anywhere, and in these different domains they will bring different values. Typically many of these values can be realized with shared technologies.
Right.
So by starting off with use cases and value-added domains, connecting those to technology needs, we could write a very integral agenda, I think, that is not about technology push or European values as standalone topics of discussion, but much more ensuring that we start off from a value proposition and ensure that that value proposition is then built with shared technology as well as built in a European flavor, meaning putting the people-centric, ensuring that people get access, that they feel safe, that bad behavior can also be punished, counteracted. Yeah. So that's what the strategic research and innovation agenda is about.
Now we'll put a link in the post here. That's published. Anybody can download it.
Yep.
Now, obviously, you have your founding members. You've recently signed the Memorandum of Understanding with the European Commission. For folks that want to get involved, what should they do?
It is as easy as going to virtualworldsassociation.eu and click the link. The association is open for European entities,
right.
So it is important. It's important to realize that this is a European initiative where we want to strengthen the European Union and the companies and individuals inside the Union. So a prerequisite is that you are a European legal entity that can be in an enterprise context, small, medium, large enterprises. It can be in an academic context, universities, but also national research institutes, and lastly also public services. So we look for the entire playing field to unite those.
In your keynote this morning, you mentioned that virtual worlds are essential infrastructure.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Now, I think what is interesting of this specific event where we are today is it's called United XR. So it's all about virtual reality, augmented reality. And what for me, in the context of the Virtual Worlds Association, is so important is that it is way beyond XR, what we try to do. I think virtual worlds means infrastructure in a sense, or essential infrastructure in a sense that we build a replica of the real world, and that we can do all kinds of trainings, experiments, scenario tests inside virtual contexts that we can currently not do in virtual contexts. And that is important for sustainability targets, for safety-related objectives. So there's many reasons to believe that this virtual worlds replica of the world in many, many different domains will start to make a significant difference in how we do things. Yeah? And then I also believe that very soon we will realize that we can no longer do without. With more and more wearables, all kinds of different ways to interact with that digital twin that is then somewhere around you will open up also much more low entry applications, right, to interact with that digital twin that we have today. So I will no longer need to take my phone, open my phone and search for something. It will become much more natural that we interact with all these different models.
Now we're, second week of December, 2026 is just around the corner.
Yeah.
Anything you're looking forward to next year in virtual worlds?
I think next year will be a waterfall of new applications in context of virtual worlds. What I personally hope to contribute is trying to prevent further fragmentation. We need startups, we need these little small initiatives. At the same time, we need transparency about activities on who is doing what and trying to, for example, build on open standards such that we can scale up much quicker than what has been done so far in the domain of extended reality. So for me, 2026 should be, I hope that by the end of 2026, we can look back and say, hey, but many more people started using what was developed as technology proof points. And we have identified a couple of applications where suddenly the normal people benefit from virtual worlds as they have never done before.
And being able to scale that at a European scale, for want of a better word.
We need to go beyond CES. CES is not enough. It's that's for many technical people that's a kind of holy grail to be at, but that's not what changes the world. And
I'm a big fan of CES. You get to see what a lot of the cool kids are up to.
Yeah.
But like 70-80% of what you see at CES never turns into a product.
There you go. We need to do the boring stuff that comes afterwards. Yeah.
Hey, good stuff. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you.